What features Samsung will sacrifice to make the Galaxy S21 Fan Edition? Hey, what's up guys, in this video we are going to talk about that. The Galaxy S20 Fan Edition was the first of its kind of phone for Samsung. It wasn't the first Fan Edition smartphone from the company, but it was the first flagship Galaxy with a flagship killer price, a concept popularized by Chinese OEM OnePlus. In fact, leaving aside the touchscreen issues that plagued some units, the S20 Fan Edition was more or less as good as the S20 and S20 Plus, both of which cost around $200 and $300 more at retail. Now, Samsung is preparing to launch the Galaxy S21 Fan Edition, with the rumors pointing out to debut in the August this year. Not a lot of concrete info about the device is available at this time, so it's unclear which S21, S21 Plus features Samsung will sacrifice to make the S21 Fan Edition. But knowing the specs for the Galaxy S20 Fan Edition and the two S21 phones means we can make few predictions. The number one thing which I personally think that Samsung will do sacrifice is the adaptive refresh rate. Since the S20 Fan Edition has 120Hz of display, we can say that with a higher degree of certainty that Samsung will not downgrade the refresh rate to 90Hz. Samsung could go back to the display with a fixed refresh rate, meaning it will either be running on 60Hz or 120Hz instead of using the adaptive refresh rate tag. Indeed, not having an adaptive refresh rate would be one of the best ways for the company to bring the S21 Fan Edition to the market at competitive price like the S20 Fan Edition. It's also one of the only few major features Samsung can remove, since so much of the Galaxy S21 S21 Plus spec sheet is similar to the last year S20 Fan Edition. The number second feature which I think is going to be the cameras. This is an easy one. Samsung can simply carry over the 8MP 3x telephoto lens from the Galaxy S20 Fan Edition to the S21 Fan Edition because, well, it works great. In fact, it is capable of somewhat sharper photos at 10x zoom and beyond compared to the S20 S20 Plus 64MP telephoto camera. You still miss out the 8K video recording, but let's face it, not everyone is interested in that feature anyway. The quality of the 8K videos is nothing special, especially since they are captured at maximum 24 frames per second, so not having an 8K video recording is a sacrifice most customers won't mind. The number third feature which I think Samsung will sacrifice is a lower quality selfie camera. Like the Galaxy S20 Fan Edition, the S21 Fan Edition is rumored to feature a 32MP front camera instead of the 10MP dual pixel camera found on the S21 and S21 Plus, and this is another downgrade that can be considered inevitable. The 32MP resolution might sound good on paper, but selfie quality will most likely be closer to what you get on the mid-range phones because other specs for the underlying sensor won't be too high-end. The next sacrifice which Samsung could make is a polycarbonate back. This is a downgrade Samsung already made on the S21, and it's no doubt that going back to the applicable S21 Fan Edition as well. The Galaxy S20 Fan Edition and Galaxy S21's plastic back don't feel cheap by any stretch of imagination, and not having a gloss back means considering better grip and smaller repair bill should be a phone fall to the ground. Still, premium phones are expected to have a gloss back, and not having the S21 Fan Edition certainly lowers its charm to some prospective customer. Next feature which I think will be a downgrade is the micro SD card slot. Another sacrifice Samsung already made with the entire Galaxy S21 lineup in the micro SD expansion, and if micro SD card slot happens to be missing on the S21 Fan Edition, then the new Fan Edition will be a downgrade to the predecessor as well, and frankly we can expect that to be the case for sure, as putting the micro SD card slot on the S21 Fan Edition could mean a lower sale for the three main Galaxy S21 flagship, which isn't something Samsung would want. The last sacrifice which Samsung could make is the RAM. The Galaxy S21 and S21 Plus come with the 8GB of RAM, whether you buy 128GB or 256GB of storage, but the S21 Fan Edition could come with the 6GB or 8GB of flavor like the S20 Fan Edition. Memory modules aren't really costly for the manufacturer these days, as evidenced by the fact that even the budget phones have up to 8GB of RAM nowadays. But on paper, 6GB of RAM on the base variant would be an easy way for Samsung to say, hey, there are few things that are better on S21 and S21 Plus. So guys, these are the sacrifices which I personally think that could be happen on the S21 Fan Edition. Let us know if you have any of your own down in the comment section below, and if you want to keep yourself updated regarding the S21 Fan Edition, do consider subscribing my channel for more updates. Thanks for watching this video. Peace.